Hi Gems, welcome back. If you are new to my page, thank you so much for coming through. Please subscribe, like this video at the end, and thank you so much for your support. If you're coming back onto my page, thank you so much again. And last video, I want to recap. So last video actually cut out and I lost literally half of my video. And I figured out that I just had the wrong memory card in my camera, so kind of messed that one up. But I did want to follow up from that stopping point. I'll put the video down below if you need to watch it. But what I mainly talked about was social anxiety and public speaking. And towards the end of the video, I talked a lot about coping skills. And I was going on from there. I stopped at having you learn to breathe when you're kind of in that stage. I definitely want to make more videos in the future on step-by-step ways to go through these just broad bullet points. When I stopped, it was about breathing. The next step that I had was kind of have your focus going towards an action. So my example was constricting and clenching a muscle or your hand. So that's why stress balls are really a good tool to use when it comes to stress or focusing your thoughts onto something. Having another part of your body physically moving and working, so like a stress ball, it actually helps your mind just kind of get off of that path of being anxious and overthinking and then put straight into the stress ball. After you're focused, you're relaxed, and you have all of your stress or those anxious feelings kind of subdued and put away when you're dealing with either the stress ball or any type of way to like focus an action of a muscle. Another tip I would have would be to gather your thoughts beforehand. Think about what is the worst that's really going to happen. It's not so much, oh my god, what's the worst thing that is going to happen, and thinking about all of the bad things that might actually happen when you're dealing with public speaking or when you're in a social environment or you're in a social atmosphere or you're out doing things. So it would really be to erase any of those negative thoughts that are going on in your head, kind of thinking about what are you really afraid of? What's really the worst that's going to happen? And all of those unrealistic beliefs that you're going to be having about this incident is one thing. Keyword unrealistic. There's no way any of that's really going to happen. So if you're in a social event or you're out grocery shopping, like in my example in my last video, or public speaking or anything like that, what's the worst that's going to happen? The world's going to end. You're going to fall flat on your face. You might run into something. You might choke on your spit or stutter on your words. Those are really unrealistic beliefs that might not even happen, and you're just really just overthinking the whole thing. Ask yourself facts. So it's really, am I 100% sure that this is going to happen? Am I 100% sure that I'm going to fall flat on my face? That I'm going to choke on my words? That the world's gonna end? Or a meteor's gonna fall down on me? No. So you're really not 100% sure. So really you got to prepare yourself and reassure yourself that if I'm not 100% sure that this is going to happen, then there is no absolute way that this is going to happen. That ... is going to happen. It's really a thing to reassure yourself in that situation. Yeah. And then going on to the unrealistic beliefs. You don't have to be perfect to be liked whatsoever. So many imperfect people, wow, okay, are loved, are cherished, are admired. No one is perfect. Please get that belief out of your head, because there is no way that there are perfect people in this world. There are absolutely beautiful, kind people, but everyone has their flaws. No one is to the T alien perfect. You are human. you will make your mistakes when you're dealing with social anxiety, when you're dealing with public speaking. You will definitely make a mistake, and only you can learn from it. Doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks in that situation, in that scenario, in that moment of time. You will fumble on your words when you're talking. I do it all the time. You will have these rough patches, you will have these rough times and weird experiences, but you're human and you will keep going, you will keep growing, and you will only just keep learning from this. So that was from my last video. That was the last half of my video that got cut off, and I'm so upset that that happened because there was so much info, but it's okay. Like I said, we are all human, we make mistakes, and we grow from it and learn from it. And my learning from that was buying a bigger memory card for my camera. Another thing I did want to say at the end of that one, just kind of going on from that, was one way to have people be confident in you is to show that you are also confident in yourself. Being real and owning up to your mistakes is a really big confidence key that I see in my eyes of other people. So if I can see people owning up to their mistakes, be like, yeah, I was wrong, I'm sorry, I said that and I'm sorry, or just owning up to literally anything, like that shows me that you're an honest person, you are real, you are yourself. And I, for one, have such awful karma. I really like to own up to my mistakes, and all the things that I have not owned up to really hit me hard with karma. And from here on out, you know, I really learned to own up to my shit. So there's that. Now, I don't want to make this a super long video. It's already almost 10 minutes, and that is okay. But I did just want to share a lot of the info that I wanted to have on my last video. Like I keep saying, sorry. My next video will be on more about anxiety and more about social anxiety. If you guys have anything you want me to elaborate on, please add down in the comments. I'm so happy to have such awesome support and such awesome people to be interested in what I talk about. And I am always happy to help. That is my biggest phrase that I have for anything. I'm always happy to help. Please let me know. I really appreciate the help. Please like, subscribe, help grow this gem family, and make this little crystal happy. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you later.